Well, again, you're watching Taking Stock on Bloomberg, and now we're going to turn to a new nationwide movement led by the First Lady, Michelle Obama, to encourage healthy eating, and that includes healthy snacks. My next guest is counting on that movement's success. Jason Cohen is the president of Hain Celestial's Club Division. Hain Celestial, one of the nation's leading organic and natural products companies. Jason, thanks a lot for coming in. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me. And on behalf of myself, as well as the Sensible Portions and Hain Celestial Group, we're excited to be here and talk about Sensible Portions.
Good. One of the things I think is interesting about you is you were actually a financial guy before you were a food guy. So obviously, and you created a company that then was eventually rolled into Hain Celestial. So talk to me about, obviously you saw a financial opportunity and in the healthy snack area.
Well, first I want to correct you. We're food people first. So although I was in the insurance investment planning business, I loved food. And one of the first things that really sparked me on eating healthy and looking for natural snacks was when we had our first kids. And one of the challenges that my wife had was trying to find good nutrition products with great taste to make the perfect snack. Kids are brutally honest today, and if you give them something that they don't like, they're not going to eat it. So when we developed Sensible Portions as a brand, the first key driver is we wanted the food to taste great.
So how do you make it taste great and still have something be healthy that a kid wants to eat?
Well, one of the things that we did is my partner and I at the time, we went to Europe and found some really interesting technology on how to make pellets out of snacks. And these pellets were made out of potatoes and vegetable puree. And at the end of the day, when they came off the line, they tasted just like potato chips, and they had 20 to 30% less fat. And they were very portable and very easy to use.
So how do you make a pellet? How does that work exactly? If I go home in my kitchen, how am I going to make one of these things?
I can't tell you exactly how to make it. But what happens is we're able to take different grains and encapsulate them in a way where we can put them into a machine and consistently come out with the same product. In Europe, about 80% of the snacks are made that way. And today in the US, probably less than 10% of the snacks are made in that format. So there's an amazing amount of growth for us in building these types of snacks.
And with parents in particular is who you're targeting for this kind of thing. And what kind of reception have you been getting so far?
Well, since 2005, we've had explosive growth. We've doubled the business year over year. Today, 2011, but in 2010, we were over 100 million in sales. Being part of the Hain Celestial Group, has allowed us to really grow the business in a lot of different areas in the marketplace that we weren't in before. We have a ton of runway. Some of the things that we have done year over year is we really listen to the consumers. Mom is a powerful purchaser, and when moms love something and they find something they really like, they tell other moms. And when they found our veggie straws, which had good nutritional value and also tasted great and the kids loved them, it became viral. And that was what was really exciting about our brand.
I'm curious about sort of food technology. Is there any kind of new cool stuff as a mom myself that you guys are going to be coming out with?
We just, under our Earth's Best brand, just came out with shelf-stable yogurt, which has an excellent source of calcium and vitamins. And with a lot of portability and people on the go, this is a great tasting snack that delivers.
When you say shelf stable, you don't have to refrigerate it.
Exactly.
How do you do that with yogurt?
Well,
You can't tell me. I'm just curious. How do you reconcile healthy eating with eating something out of a bag at all versus a carrot stick, for example, which granted is a hard sell to kids. But when you're marketing to these parents, how do you sort of make that argument to them?
Well, one of the things is you need a perfect balance, right? Look, we all grew up on full-fat, salty snacks, and the phenomenon today is eating healthy. And it's so hard to find something that, one, tastes great and has a decent shelf life so you can take it on the go and be able to eat it wherever you are. So for us, the most important thing that we can do at Sensible Portions is just deliver great food.
What do you think the next growth area is going to be for you guys? You mentioned the shelf-stable yogurt. Are there any other areas that you really think are going to grow for you guys?
Well, one of the exciting things about being acquired by Hain Celestial is that we have a ton of new technology. We're looking at a whole bunch of different ways to deliver portable snacks. I mean, our Terra chips have a full serving of vegetables. Our Garden of Eden products have a whole new array of sweet potato tortilla chips, which sweet potatoes are better than regular potatoes. Our Sensible Portions line is expanding its straws into apple straws and popcorn straws and pretzel straws. So as this phenomenon of healthy eating continues, which we believe it's not a fad anymore, we have the products in the position to really excel.
Now, I mentioned at the very beginning, Michelle Obama, of course, has been a big proponent of healthy eating. I mean, how do you sort of tap into that specifically? Do you think it'll become more institutional, if you will? I mean, do you have your products in schools? Is that a place that you're going to expand into?
Well, one of the things that you'll read about or you'll see is a lot of the big CPG companies, our biggest competitors, are announcing that they're taking at least 50% of their snacks and reformulating them to make them natural. Look, since 1993, when Irwin Simon built this business, and when we started this business, we were focused on healthy snacks. So as people look for better for you products, we've got the products to win.
Jason, thanks a lot for coming in to talk to us.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.